Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, as we get ready here for this non-conference Highway 151 rivalry game between the Waupun Warriors and the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Tonight we are here at the Family Center Ice Arena in Beaver Dam as we get ready for this 151 contest. You are listening to the Saputo Cheese USA Game of the Week being broadcast here on Radio Plus as well as The Source. So I want a huge shout out to Saputo for continuing to sponsor these types of contests. And we are here. You're listening to Jeff Sauer on the Waupun Equipment Company broadcast booth tonight, set up in a usual position that I am when I get a chance to broadcast some of the Beaver Dam games. And I know that some fans out there may find that to be traitorous, but working in the district has allowed me an opportunity to see more hockey, and any chance I get a chance to watch some hockey, I'm going to take advantage of that. So we're broadcasting from the Waupun Equipment Company broadcast booth, as tonight I am broadcasting on the side of the Waupun Warriors. Here's a little bit of information on the Home and Auto pregame show. Talking about the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers, the home team. They currently are 6-2 on the season, second in the Badger East, with a 5-1 record, trailing only Wanakee, who is undefeated in the East. Leading scorers for the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers is Boston Damon with 7 goals, Gavin Hurley with 4 goals, and Alex Woods with 4 goals. Leading was assists, Gavin Hurley with 9. Alex Woods, Connor Strasser, and Jacob Lant all have 4 assists each on the season. So if you put some of that information together, your leading point scorers for the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers on the season is Gavin Hurley. When you're looking for Gavin, you're going to be looking out there for number 11 is Gavin Hurley for the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. And Boston Damon is the second leading point scorer with 9 total points. And I'm trying to see here if I can pick up Boston Quick is number 2. And then the third points getter for the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers is number 8. With 8 points is Alex Woods, number 17 for Beaver Dam. In goal tonight, talking to Coach Doug Kraft, came up here. Obviously, having worked with doing some of the Beaver Dam broadcasts, Coach Kraft came up here and had a conversation with me and let me know that tonight, starting in goal for Beaver Dam, is going to be Zach Shave. Zach has a 4.68 goals against average, and when I was talking to Coach a little bit about that, he said with their 2-1 record so far on the season that Zach, with his 4.68, he gave up 7 goals when they took on Homestead. Now, there's some comparables that we have this chance to talk about here as the Zamboni continues to go around. But Zach Shave with a 4.68 and an 8.57 save percentage with 1 shutout. And again, a 2-1 record on the season. As we get rolling here, we'll also talk a little bit more about the contest and how the teams rack up with some of their power play percentages and their penalty kills and scoring by period. In the meantime, the last game that Beaver Dam played, they played on Tuesday against DeForest, and they shut them out with 4-1. 4 goals, Boston Damon, Eli Utek, Connor Strasser, and Braden Strakota, all with goals in that game for Beaver Dam. And Henry Vick was in goal. I take that back, that was last Tuesday. And that was one of his other shutouts that he pitched. 24 saves on 24 shots. We'll be back here as we get ready to talk a little bit about the Waupun Warriors hockey program after this message from Home and Auto.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Back here with the Home and Auto pregame show. Let's talk a little bit about our Waupun Warriors. Currently on the season, they are 3-5-1, 7th in the Badgerland Conference. But when you're taking a look at the Badgerland Conference, you're looking at all Division I opponents for the most part, except for St. Mary Springs. And St. Mary Springs is currently ranked number 2 in Division II. And the other loss that they have in Badgerland Conference is the Warriors are 0-2-1. So they lost to the Neenah Hortonville Menasha Rockets, and that was one of them that they got pounded 9-0. So the Warriors are not doing well in the conference, but you wouldn't expect with the numbers that Coach Babish and Coach Tank have currently that they're going to have that type of firepower. They're going to be able to take on some of these high-powered programs that are in the Badgerland Conference. However, they did split with Appleton United, so you got 3 high schools combined together, and Waupun, with its little 560 population, was able to battle to an even game with Appleton United to give them that 0-2-1 record. Leading scorers for the Waupun Warriors is Mason Holtz with 6, Micah Buckles with 2, and Nate Batzler with 2. Leading assist getters are Hayden Reeder with 5, Payson Landel with 3, and Kyler Rice with 2. That gives you a points total. Mason Holtz leads the team with 7 points, Hayden Reeder with 6, and Payson Landel with 4. In goal tonight will be Tyler Fromholtz, the senior for the Waupun Warriors, with a 372 goals against average and a 926 save percentage and 1 shutout so far on the season. He did not play on Tuesday when the Waupun Warriors took on Stoughton. That was up to Blake Kolker, and Kolker had come in relief in the Milton game, and having a conversation with Coach Babich this evening when he came up here to have that little chat with me. He was letting me know that when I asked him about what happened with Tyler, he said Tyler was advocating for himself, knowing that his headspace was not in the right spot to be in there to battle, and he thought it was best for the team to have Blake Coker come in and play that third period. And Blake came in and shut him out, 7 saves on 7 shots, or it might have been 9 saves on 9 shots. Either way, I was very impressed with what Blake Coker had done. And then he took the whole game against Stoughton as the Fromholtzes were on vacation. And talking again with Coach Match Babich, he was very impressed how Tyler came back to practice yesterday and how things were much more focused again, as he got that breather. And I want to just give a huge shout out to Tyler to take himself out of the game, knowing that that wasn't in the best interest of the team. So a huge shout out there. Some common opponents that we might be able to take a look at here, and it's pretty hard to use common opponents. It used to be a good, interesting piece of work that you would have, but it does not work well right now because with COVID and illnesses, you just have no idea what's going to be taking place with each of these teams as they hit the ice. So what you can use it as you will. They both played against Homestead and both teams lost. Beaver Dam lost it with the opening game of the year 7-1, and Waupun lost 4-2. And Beaver Dam played at Homestead, Waupun played at home. They also played McFarland. Beaver Dam beat McFarland 5-2. McFarland is a Badger East Conference opponent for Beaver Dam, and Waupun lost to McFarland 3-1. They also both have the common opponent of Milton. Beaver Dam beat Milton 4-3 at home, and Waupun lost to Milton 4-1 at home. And once again, they were short players, as we're going to talk a little bit about some of the injuries coming up here shortly. And for Stoughton, both of these teams played against Stoughton, and both of them won. So Beaver Dam played them on 12-14 and beat them 2-0. And Waupun beat Stoughton just on Tuesday 5-1. So again, it's pretty hard to make the necessary comparables with non-conference opponents. You never know how things are going to play out there, but there is some information that we have for some common opponent information. We'll be back after this message from Dentistry of Wisconsin and talk about the Dentistry of Wisconsin Coaches Smiles.
Dentistry of Wisconsin has exciting news to share. They have officially moved into their brand new office in Waupun, and they have completely remodeled their Beaver Dam office too. Both offices featuring new state-of-the-art equipment and a relaxing and comforting environment. The Waupun office is now at 412 Shaler Drive, conveniently located off Highway 151. Dentistry of Wisconsin, where your smile is their business.
Let's talk a little bit about the Dentistry of Wisconsin Coaches Smiles. When I had the conversation with each one of the coaches, they shared some really good information. So let's talk a little bit first here about the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers and Coach Doug Kraft. He said what he would really like to give him a smile tonight is if he had the opportunity to see a shorthanded goal. He's expecting there to be a lot of passion in this contest and a lot of energy, and he's really hoping that his team will keep up that tenacious style with the good energy that they've had in this entire season. So if they have that, he's going to have a huge smile on his face here on the Dentistry of Wisconsin Coaches Smile. And then when I had the same conversation with Coach Match Babbage pretty much echoed some of the same thing. He wants to see, though, a huge positive attitude from his players, and he also wants to make sure that they have constant energy as they're going throughout this entire contest against Beaver Dam. And they're not expecting that should be an issue, since those two teams know each other very well as they played. A lot of these kids played together in the youth programs, especially when they were at in the bantam levels, where they actually made it to the state tournament twice for Waha and actually won it. So again, these players are very similar and know each other. Let's take a look quick at the New Medical Center injury report. Call New Medical Center of Waupun at 920-249-8757. That's 920-249-8757. Injury reports for the Waupun Warriors. Cole Fisher, who was injured in that Milton game, is still out battling that injury. And Quinn Bailey, who's just coming back from his appendectomy, is still not been cleared by the medical professionals to be out here in this contest. Again, one of the things that I love about this facility with the upgrades that they have, as you can see again here, that they have gone with the national anthem is playing right now, and the red, white, and blue striped lights with the great LED system that they have. We're going to take and listen to New Medical Center, and we'll be back here after a few messages from our sponsors as we get ready for puck drop.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Jim. Came to New Medical for bad knee pain. Before that, I couldn't squat, kneel. I had difficulty getting in my truck. 12 weeks later, things are getting better and improving every day.
Hi there, my name is Steve. I had a lot of pain in my right knee due to arthritis. The results I've experienced have been a lot less pain in my knee. I'm able to walk up and down steps a lot better than I was. I would highly recommend the procedure to anybody that's been talking to an orthopedic surgeon. They wanted to perform a full knee replacement on me, and I thought, I'm pretty young for that, so I was looking for other alternatives.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Make an impact within your community with Marian University's Bachelor of Social Work program. Experience direct client contact from your very first course, taught by faculty with years of field experience. Apply to Marian University today. Explore the mind and expand yours. With Marian University's Psychology Bachelor's program, experience exciting classes, professional conferences, field placements, and a 93% job placement rate. Apply to Marian University today.
Welcome back here to live action from the Family Center Ice Arena here in Beaver Dam as we get ready for puck drop. Starting lineups for the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers, who are the home team tonight. In goal is going to be number 33, Zach Shave. Again, we talked about him a little bit earlier in the pregame. At one defense will be number 5, Connor Strasser, and that's the second defense will be number 9, Quentin Schrader. In at one forward is going to be Alex Woods, and he's going to be on the wing with Eli Utek. And in center will be Gavin Hurley. In center for the Beaver Dam, or for the Waupun Warriors tonight is going to be number 22, Micah Buckles, moving up from his defensive position to play center. Warriors win it, pull it back, gets all the way back to Kyler Rice. Kyler Rice pulling it back into the corner. Can't see very well with the student section standing there, so we'll see what we can do as far as pulling, making sure that get you the best calls as possible if I can see it. Coming back into the neutral zone, going after it is number 4, Eli Utek, skating with it hard, taking a shot. Tyler Fromholtz puts it into the blocker, puts it into the corner. And coming back out center, picked up nicely there by number 18, Nate Batzler for the Warriors. Skating through the neutral zone. Michael Buckles has it, looks, shot on, into the corner, put in there with a stick save by number 33, Zach Shave. Back into the slot, picked up there by number, I think that's number 18. I can't quite see. Nope, that was number 16. That's going to be Shaw for Beaver Dam. Micah Buckles again moving up to forward at the center position. As I was talking to Coach Matt Babbage, Babbage says we need to get some offense, and couldn't agree anymore. The Warriors cannot win if you cannot score, and right now that's been an issue for the Waupun Warriors. Coming with a 2-on-2 in the zone, slap shot, save. Rebound out to the slot. Put it in. It's a goal for the Waupun Warriors right off the bat. Rebound out to the slot. Put it in. It's a goal for the Waupun Warriors right off the bat. .15:47 here in the first period, and the Waupun Warriors draw first blood as they score their first goal. I'm not sure who's going to get it. I think that was Micah Buckles who was able to get it here. We'll see what the announcer, Big Jerry's going to give us here. See if I can pick up who any assists might be. And the Warriors with a 1-0 lead. Unassisted for Micah Buckles, so he moves up to the center position and comes away with a goal right off the bat for the Waupun Warriors. Here in this 151 rivalry. Battling hard now, Beaver Dam trying to do everything they can to see if they can get this back. Comes back into the D zone, then it's going to squirt to the offense. Going to get back to the goal line. Icing is waved off. It's going to be picked up there in the D zone by number 19, Hayden Stotts. Stotts centers it. Good, he got contact there as he was giving it out to Boston Damon. Trying to get it back in the zone. Nate Batzler picks it up. He's got Buckles out there with him again. Trying to clear it. Ben Bruni also was the starting forward with Micah Buckles. Didn't get a chance to do that. Bruni clears it over to the half wall. Good check there by Micah Buckles, trying to make sure that it stays in the zone. Warriors do a nice job of packing it in tight. Shot on, blocked again by the sticks. Active sticks there by the Warriors in the zone. Trying to chip it free. It's number 19, Hayden Stotts again. Going after it with some pressure is Aiden Root. Root gets a little bump from behind. That's going to be cleared underneath the stick, so it will not be icing. That's going to go down into the corner. 14-21 here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. Waupun Warriors with a 1-0 lead over the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Good job skating it up is Evan Burkhart. Going after it, that's Mason Holtz, the leading scorer for the Waupun Warriors, who's going to now have some offensive support, hopefully with Micah Buckles moving up. We'll see what that does to the defensive side. Shot on. Fromholtz again puts it into the corner. This time it's going to go over the netting, and we'll get a whistle here at 13:57 on the New Medical Center scoreboard. So you got stepping in to play defense, who did a fantastic job for the Waupun Warriors, is going to be number 17, Dylan Pribino, freshman. And once again, the Waupun Warriors are a very young team. They do not have that large in numbers. Any issues with injuries or illnesses really take its toll. So when the Warriors are missing those two, Stresser, shot on, Fromholtz eats it up. The senior goalie for Waupun, who's been a 4-year starter. And every one of you know we've talked about him over and over, as Waupun has been really lucky to have solid goalies been rolling through their program for about the last 15 years, maybe 20. Fromholtz again has it all tight, gets the whistle, freezes it. Talking again to Coach Matt Babich, the one thing he wants to see is a little bit more help for Tyler Fromholtz to make sure that he's got some defensive clearing and somebody protecting his backside. Whistle blown as one of the Warriors jumped, it looked like, so they're going to toss out of the center. It's going to be number 20, Hayden Reeder, who's the other center for the Waupun Warriors. His line, he's got Mason Holes, and he has with him, can't remember right off the top of my head here, see if I can pick that up, Payson Landau. Sorry about that, Payson. So Payson will be there with Hayden Reeder, who's the freshman, and with Mason Holtz, who's a sophomore. Saw this, though, when I was doing the girls' game for Beaver Dam on Tuesday. The Beaver Dam girls jumped out to the lead real quick in the game, and kind of went downhill after that. So let's hope that does not happen for the Waupun Warriors. Good battle in there by Cade Hartrink. Hartrink battling, trying to get possession of the puck. Takes over, showing some good energy and some good life there. Centered out there, comes all the way out to the D. Swings over to Strasser. Strasser fires wide of the net. Blocker save. Shot in. Save. Fromholtz eats it up. Cleared out into the neutral zone. And the hand goes up, and it looks like it's going to be an icing call on the Waupun Warriors. But once again, icing in high school means nothing. It gives a chance for the players to actually go out there and change. Whereas you're talking about junior hockey and you're talking about college hockey, they get punished. You have to stay out on the ice. So here it's good for the Warriors. Face off in front of Fromholtz, which is not a big deal. Shot towards, gets behind the net. Picked up there for number 2, Boston Damon. Damon swings it out to his D. Skating back with it is coming after it is Ben Bruni. Bruni tries to get into the corner, but good hustle there by Braden Strakota to pick it up. He turns around the back of the net, comes into the neutral zone. Gives it over to Jacob Lant. Lant with it, has it, comes around the back of the net. Looking to set it up. Trying to find somebody to give it to. Nobody there. Dumps it around, and Micah Buckles with his center support goes to pick it up. Chips it, Nate Batzler, and it's going to go over to Dakota Stevens. Picked up there by number 2, Boston Damon. Centers it, fires wide of the net was number 15. Braden Strakota had an opportunity there, missed it. Fed him nicely in the slot. Nobody picked him up. Trying to get it again. Snaked it in there hard is number 7, Jacob Lant. Dylan Pribino in there battling the freshman defenseman who's got a chance to step in and play. And again, I've been very impressed with Dylan coming out there off the glove into the neutral zone, trying to get it. Nope, stays in. Good job there by number 16, Brady Shaw. Shaw takes it around the net. Has it. Stops, slams on the brakes. Fires as Fromholtz loses his stick. Is able to pick it back up. Coming back with it again is number 16, Brady Shaw. Shot, save there by Tyler Fromholtz. Tried to get it again. That's going to be a penalty is going to be called. We'll see who the penalty is going to be on. It's going to be a cross check, and that's going to go on number 7, Jacob Lant for Beaver Dam, and Waupun is going to go on the power play. So the first penalty of the game is going to go to Jacob Lant. 2 minutes for a cross check. At the 11:40 mark here in the first period. Warriors trying to set this up. Warriors power play, I cannot tell you, though, is one of those that's been fantastic. Coming back into the neutral zone, skating with it, looking after, shot wide of the net. Had an opportunity there was Eli Utek, but missed it. Now the Warriors gain possession. Skating with it, trying to move it. Cade Hartrink. It's going to be dumped back down. Fromholtz is going to get it. So the Warriors are only at 12% on their power play. They've executed 4 goals on 31 opportunities. Wow, a save there, but a good chance again for Beaver Dam. Now picking it back up. Mason Holes, leading scorer for the Warriors. Slams on the brakes. Looks. Tries to swing it to his D, but a good job there by Utek. He leaks out behind, and it's going to be dumped, and he's going to go for a change. Fromholtz looks, tries to get it all the way up. Nobody there. That's going to be an icing on the goalie. And that's going to bring a face-off back down at 10:49 here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. 1:09 left here on the power play for the Warriors. So as I mentioned, they've only scored 4 goals in their 31 opportunities. That's a 12.9%. And as we had my son on here before talking, Caleb has shared over and over, you want to have that percentage like around 25. 1 and 4 would really be healthy for you. And when you're a little bit 1 and 8 approximately, that's not quite the same. Good job there by number 17, Alex Woods. Blocker save. Fromholtz is getting peppered here on the power play for the Warriors. So the shorthanded opportunity, as Coach Doug Kraft was talking about, may exist here. Bruni chips it, gets it into the zone. Beaver Dam has it. Tries to dump it up. Bruni misses it up against the half wall. That's going to go all the way back down. Fromholtz is going to play it. Leaves it there for number 11, Kyler Rice. Rice gives it to Bassler, who almost tipped it back into his own net. Coming back with it, 30 seconds still left-hander in the power play. Good job there by Woods to rub him off the puck. Very impressed with the skating here that I'm seeing so far from the Golden Beavers here on their penalty kill. On the penalty kill on the season, they're 31 for 39, which is 79.5%, so almost 80%. And again, talking with Caleb, he let us know if any time that you're above 75%, there's that 3 and 4 kill, you're in good shape. Ooh. Head contact there, but that's not going to be called. Squirting across the line, Brady Strakota. Dumped down below, and that's going to do it for the penalty as Beaver Dam kills it off. Still 1-0 here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. Nice job there by Braden Strakota, again taking it in, trying to get rubbed off as Payson Landel from the Warriors. 2-person forecheck there. Good job by the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers, but the Warriors responded well. Tried to chip it off the wall, trying to get it out. Unable to do so. It does come out to the neutral zone, forcing them to tag. Going right back after it on the forecheck is Gavin Hurley. Hurley with some pressure. Dakota Stevens trying to get it out. Pribino now has it. Slams on the brakes. Boston Damon is right there with him. Oh, sorry, Aiden Root. My fault. Sorry about that, Aiden. At the dot. Tried to get it out to the defense. Chipped, unable to do so. Landau, now it's going to be cleared, and that's going to go all the way down, and that will be an icing. And again, the consequence, Warriors get to change. Face-off down here in front of Fromholtz, which again is not much of a detriment for the Waupun Warriors. When you have a goalie who is saving 92%, almost 93% of his shots that he's seen, and he's averaging seeing 45 shots in a game. Almost at the halfway mark here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. Backhand shot, knocked into the defense, comes out, gets out of the zone, picked up there by number 8. Battling down in the corner, right by the Zamboni door. Comes out, Warriors take it in the neutral zone. Couldn't have asked so far for a better first half of period for the Waupun Warriors to get that 1-0 lead. and then just sit here and try and put a little bit of pressure. Good step up there by Keegan Zimmerman coming in as one of the extra forwards that Coach said he had. Mason Holtz again holds it, goes for a change. Gets the wide spread pass over here to Utek. Utek going with Gavin Hurley. Hurley centers it. Nobody there to pick in the tip as the Warriors did a good job of picking up the defense. Nate Batzler now on his horse. Comes through the neutral zone. Crosses the blue line. Shot on. Save by Shave. Into the corner. Back around the behind the net. Hurley chips it. Gets it over to number 8. And now Eli Utek with it. Gives it back over to Hurley. Hurley crosses the blue line. Shot on. That's not going to be a hard shot save at all. As we'll take that as you take 2 strides inside the blue line as a goalie and as a goalie dad. That's the shots that you want. That'll pad your stats all day long. It's when they're getting down to the circles and a little bit lower that it causes you problems. One there by Beaver Dam. Keeps it in the zone. Has it in the slot. Down at the circles. Trying to make a move is number 7, Jacob Lant. Goes all the way behind. Center's marking. That's Micah Buckles. Step up. No shot there as it was blocked. Boston Damon pulled the trigger, but it went right into the shin guards of Micah Buckles. That's going to be chipped out. Go all the way down, and that again will be an icing. Stops the play at 7:08 here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. The Waupun Warriors with a 1-0 lead. Again, you can see they're getting peppered. Tyler Fromholtz already with 11 shots compared to only the 3 shots, and one of those shots went in for the Waupun Warriors. In at center is number 20, Evan Burkhart, with Alex Jarmaine. Comes out, Jarmaine with it, looks to make us feed, comes back behind the net. Doing a good job here on the defense as they're rotating pretty well. Good job there as Hayden Reeder comes down from his center position and collapses, making Dakota Stevens stay there. That looks like that went off the shoulder of Tyler Fromholtz. Picked up there by Burkhart. Burkhart looking. He's going to come all the way out to his D. Looks, stops, fires, save. Off of the skate. Rebound was there, but Mason Holtz picks it up for the Warriors, and he decides what a shot on. Save by Shave. Probably the one of his easiest saves he will have. Back off the half wall. Chipped by number 18, Alec Jarmaine. I'm sorry I kept calling him Alex. I know I did that a lot last year. Made sure I get the C in there. Skating with it, number 20, Evan Burkhart. Shot on, save. Fromholtz is going to get the freeze, and that'll give a chance again for the Warriors to catch their breath as Beaver Dam has been buzzing all over Tyler Fromholtz. So far, 12 shots on goal, and we still have 6 minutes remaining. However, the lead goes to the Waupun Warriors here tonight in this first period. Picked up there. Hartring tries to chip it out. Sent all the way back down into the corner. Battling in there is number 11, Gavin Hurley, with Kyler Rice. Good pass there. Good feed. Here comes Nate Batzler. Batzler slams on the brakes. Chips it towards the net. Shave gets it in the glove, then drops it. And gets the whistle here at 5:41 here in the first period. Micah Buckles in at center as he was against Eli Utek. Utek had won it and pulled it over to his D, then who gave it over to Gavin Hurley. Utek with it, skating down the center. Shot on, save there for Tyler Fromholtz as that's right in the belly. Won it and pulled it over to his D, then who gave it over to Gavin Hurley. Utek with it, skating down the center. Shot on, save there for Tyler Fromholtz as that's right. Finally remembered to hit my instant replay button, so you got a chance to see that save twice. Hayden Reeder in at center. Freshman doing a good job there, winning it. Going through the neutral zone, skating with it is Mason Holtz. Holtz tries to pull a trigger. Gets his feet in the way as number 14, Lucas Klomberg. Holtz, just a sophomore, gives it over to Kyler Rice at the D. Uses his defense to set it up. Stays off against the dasher board. Down into the corner. Picked up there by number 14, Lucas Klomberg. He tried to get it out. Tried to hold it in as Hartring. And going with it is Alex Woods. Gets it back out to Landel. Landel's going to take a hit by Connor Strasser, but coming in for support is Hayden Reeder. Reeder into the corner. Battling for the puck. He takes a little bit of a rub hit over there by Gavin Hurley coming with it through the neutral zone. Chips it in to give it to Utek. Utek takes it down into the corner, but it's picked off there by Kyler Rice. Rice slams on the brakes and had Utek trailing him the whole time, as it looks like the Beavers are likely to run a two-person forecheck here in their offensive zone, putting two guys after the puck all the time and trying to get one, but they also are pinching hard with their defense, so they're able to get still three attackers into the zone. Alex Woods battling up against the wall, picked up there, dropped, coming back, trying to get it out of the zone, as that was Reeder. Reeder gets it over to the neutral zone as he gets a change. And Dakota Stevens gets back in there, sets himself, and a save by Tyler Fromholtz to get the whistle as he gets a change. And Dakota Stevens gets back in there, sets himself, and a save by Tyler Fromholtz to 4:02 left here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. 1-0 the Waupun Warriors over the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. One there by the Beavers trying to chip it towards the net. 3:50 and some change. Good job there by the Warriors, taking it, chipping it into the glass. Needed to give it a little bit more. That's Dylan Pribino. And Pribino, that just comes from the inexperience. Tries to clear it, does. That's going to be a delayed offsides. They got a tag. That gives the Warriors plenty of time to reset. Going back into the corner, picking up and skating with it. Trying to get it out, the Warriors do. Skating hard, Ben Bruni, but he cannot take it in the zone because Nate Batzler got stuck on offsides. And we'll have a face-off right down here in front of the Waupun Equipment Company broadcast booth here from the Family Center Ice Arena. Golden Beavers and Warriors taken to the ice. Set the lineup for you quick. Mason Holes is out there with Payson Landel and number 20, Hayden Reeder. Dylan Pribino is on defense as he was pinching hard with Dakota Stevens. Picked up there by Hurley. Hurley shot on way wide of the net. And is it going to be an offside call or is it going to be a penalty? See what's going on here. I didn't see it. It looks like it's going to be a penalty. Nope. Offside's going to be the call. Thought they were calling for the faceoff in front of Coach Matt Babich and Coach Nick Tank. Sorry about that, Nick. Do want to give a shout out also to assistant coach Grant DeMa, who used to serve here at the same time that Jose Matamoros did. Fromholtz slows it down so Pribino could pick it up in the corner. Pribino has it. Save there as it was centered. That's going to be Fromholtz who picks it out of the air with a nice swipe of the glove as Utek was right on the doorstep. And that'll be a nice save. Pribino has it. Save there as it was centered. That's going to be Fromholtz who picks it out of the air with a nice swipe of the glove as Utek was right. 3:06 left here in the first period. 1-0 for the Waupun Warriors on the New Medical Center scoreboard. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. This is the Saputo USA Cheese Game of the Week. Shot on, save, popped up in the air, pulled down there by Hurley. And it's going to be picked up by Batzler. He chips it into the board right around that half wall. Picked up there, Bruni gives it. Here's an opportunity, Micah Buckleson, but he's not going to beat Alex Woods. Woods gets in there, battling with Micah Buckles. Buckles does have it, looks, gets it, tried to cross it over to that slot. Gives it to Buckles. Buckles had a chance there on the tip. Good hustle there by Buckles. Good job was Shave to put that pad out there, get the save. Hartrink with it, has it, looks to get it over to his D partner, slams on the brakes and reverses directions. Sees he's got a little bit of time to skate, gets it through the center of the ice to the neutral zone, gives it up to Bruni. Bruni looks, and that's going to be an icing as he was just a little bit behind the red line. And that'll bring a faceoff down here to the blocker side of Tyler Fromholtz, who's been very active again here in this first period. 17 shots here in that first period. All 17 saved for the Warriors. Looks like, can't quite tell here on the numbers, on the sleeves. I was trying to see if that is Reeder or if that's Buckles that's out there in that center right now. This is where the Warriors need to reach down deep and suck this thing up and get this thing into the intermission. That was Hayden Reeder in at center. Dakota Stevens tries to reverse direction. Strasser has it. Glove out there by Reeder. Knocks it down. Strasser pinches up against the half wall. He gives it over to number 7, Jacob Lant. Lant battling down behind the board. Good escape move there. trying to get it out, puts it in the center, bad spot, but is able to get to it first. That's going to come out to neutral ice, and that's going to force Beaver Dam to reset. Braden Strakota gets it over here off the half wall, dumps it. That's number 16, Brady Shaw. Takes a bad bounce. We remember seeing a couple of those. Caleb had one of those before. Backhand opportunity there by Strakota. Pick it up, back in the front. Fromholz trying to get the save on the glove. Lost track of it, but the Warriors still have possession. Wrapping it around, trying to get it out, and they do get it back into the neutral zone. Here, picked up there by Beaver Dam's Brady Shaw. Coming back into the zone. Kyler Rice dumps it back into the neutral zone. Looking to make a spread. You got skating with it is Shaw. Gets into the zone. Tries to leave it for Damon. Strasser had a chance there, but unable to pull the trigger. Coming back with it. Nice job on the back check there by Strasser. Just going with it. Here's an opportunity for the Warriors. Open net. There's a chance. Bruni fires. Oh, just over the top of the crossbar. Good job there by Ben Bruni, and a nice attack by the Warriors. You got to bury that baby when you have a chance. Went a little bit too high. Nice job there again, though, by Kyler Rice to get the shin guards in the way. 29 seconds left. Picked up there. Held in. Shot. Saved by Fromholz, as that was number 9, Quentin Schrader, holding it in at the blue line. Utek with it. Tries to reverse. Gives it over to Hurley. Hurley tries to get it back out front. Comes all the way back out here. Shot. Blocked in front by Micah Buckles. That's going to come into the neutral zone. Buckles going to keep pressure on number 19, Hayden Stotts. Picked up there by 17, Alex Woods. Hurley looks to make a move. 1 second left. And that's going to be another save for Tyler Fromholz, as the Waupun Warriors are going to have 20 saves in that first period, and he's going to come away with a 1-0 lead. Fromholz looking sharp here in this first period, as well as the Waupun Warriors. All kinds of passion and energy out there. And we'll be back here to talk a little bit about how the scoring has taken place so far for this first period. Waupun Warriors doing a good job here. All right, we'll be back here after we take a listen to each one of our sponsors for tonight. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on the Waupun Equipment Company broadcast booth here for the Saputo USA Cheese Game of the Week. We'll be back here shortly after each of our sponsors has an opportunity to let themselves be known.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Mary, and I was treated at the New Medical Center for knee pain. I couldn't walk long distances, stand up from a chair easily, or do stairs well. Now I can do all of these things and walk 2 miles.
Hi, my name is Linda. I was treated at the New Medical Center for pain in both of my knees, and it has made a huge difference. I couldn't walk up the stairs. I couldn't get up and down easily off the floor after playing with my grandkids. Getting up off the couch at night was difficult. Now I can do all of that. Right now I have no pain in my knees. I would definitely recommend this procedure to anybody who has pain in their knees, and I would recommend that you do it sooner rather than later.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We educate tomorrow's heroes today. Developed by the area's best nurses, your acceptance into Marian University's BSN program will allow you to take nursing courses in your sophomore year. Apply to Marian University today. In each community, forensic scientists crack the toughest cases. With Marian University's Forensic Science Bachelor's program, learn from industry-experienced faculty within a hands-on crime scene lab. Apply to Marian University today.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best growing companies. Apply at Saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Merry week, Andy, to everybody out there this week.
It's Christmas week, and it's a Christmas week of chaos here at the Other Bar like everywhere else. We got some change in the hours this week. Christmas Eve will be open from 11 o'clock until 5 p.m. with no fish all day long. Saturday, we're opening at 3 o'clock for the Packer game.
And get some holiday cheer for Christmas Eve during the day and Christmas Day, too.
Absolutely. We've got everything going on, normal specials during the week, as we do always, with the exception of Friday, like I said. We've got plenty of beer on tap, plenty of beer in the cooler, and everything's ready to go.
What about New Year's Eve, New Year's Day? Can you explain that for us?
New Year's Eve, we're going to do fish all day long like normal. We're going to be open from 11 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, and then New Year's Day will be business as normal.
Very good. Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Swing on by for some soups and some hot plate specials, some pizza. Going to be a lot of fun this week.
Yep, we've got all the specials running daily on the board. While supplies last, they change daily along with the soups. So normally we have chili on tap pretty much nonstop.
Andy, thank you. Have a great week.
Merry Christmas. Have a good week.
Dentistry of Wisconsin has exciting news to share. They have officially moved into their brand new office in Waupun, and they have completely remodeled their Beaver Dam office too. Both offices featuring new state-of-the-art equipment and a relaxing and comforting environment. The Waupun office is now at 412 Shaler Drive, conveniently located off Highway 151. Dentistry of Wisconsin, where your smile is their business.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Green Bay football players in Fond du Lac. After select Packer games during the 2021 season, fans can get up close and personal with the Pack. Ask player questions, get autographs, win preferred seats to the game plan when you sign up at Ray's TV and Appliance. To win the best seats in the house, follow 95 and 96.1 The Rock on Facebook and share the graphic. Have a shot at $1,000 when you play the Camera Casino Photo Finish Contest. All at the Home and Auto Game Plan presented by Midwest Overhead Door. This football season at Fat Joe's. Get schedule information at 961therock.com.
How would you like your local business to not only reach a whole lot of people, but also be attached to high school sports? Radio Plus has got you covered. To advertise your local business during our video stream of high school sports, email nick@radioplusinfo.com. That's nick@radioplusinfo.com. Your business, your advertising message reaching this area. Let's work together. nick@radioplusinfo.com.
Welcome back here to the Family Center Ice Arena here in Beaver Dam as we finish up the first period. We're still here in the first intermission as Opie is out here trying to make sure that we've got some decent ice here. And I have to tell you that, again, Beaver Dam has continuing to make improvements here. They've done a nice job with this facility, and they're continuing to do a good job here with the ice as they continue to let the ice out every July and have been bringing in fresh ice, and it gets used quite a bit, but it looks pretty good out here tonight. Once again, and then having conversations previously with some other players, they've talked about how the ice seems to be pretty hard, and I would have to say, watching the Beaver Dam skaters out there skating around quickly, they certainly look like they are flying around out there on their edges. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on the Saputo Cheese USA Game of the Week. And I'm broadcasting here from the Waupun Equipment Company broadcast booth. New Medical Center injury report at the end of the first period. Call New Medical Center of Waupun at 920-249-8757. That's 920-249-8757. No injuries that I saw taking place on either one of the teams here in this first period. So I'm glad to see that it's been very physical, good contact out there, but they haven't been really hitting to try and injure each other. So it has been a pretty clean game. I believe that there's only been 2 penalties so far in the game. And the first one was at 11:40, as that was number 7, Jacob Blanc got called with a cross check. And the Waupun Warriors had their chance on that power play, but unable to execute as they couldn't get themselves set up. And I don't have who had that second penalty. Maybe there was only 1 penalty in that period, so I'll have to do some digging to see if I can find out for sure. But the Waupun Warriors, you can tell on the New Medical Center scoreboard, have a 1-0 lead over the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. And that goal at 15:47, so right out of the chute. Michael Buckles moving up to the center position as coach talked to Coach Matt Babich, and he had mentioned that they needed to find some offense somewhere. And Micah being one of their better skaters, he's certain that Tyler Fromholtz will continue to be battling there in the defensive end and was not going to be overly concerned about the defense, but needed to score points to win games. So he moved Micah Buckles up and paid dividends right off the bat, as at the 15:47 mark, Michael Buckles, unassisted, scores the only goal that is up on the New Medical Center scoreboard for Waupun. Saves again in the period. You can see Tyler Fromholtz still with the 0 up on the scoreboard for Beaver Dam. 20 saves. He cannot continue to get peppered like that. You can be as strong a goalie as you wish, but the more shots that you're facing, the more opportunities there is for a goal to go in. Whether it's a fluke goal or an actual goal, it certainly can cause some issues. We'll be back here as we're going to listen to our sponsors one more time as we get ready for the puck drop. Just want to make sure that we mention, again, a huge shout out for our sponsors. So thank you for continuing to allow me to bring these broadcasts to you. I know that some of you out there were looking for it on Jeff's live streams, and I apologize that when we're working here with Radio Plus, the agreement is that it will stay here only on the Radio Plus broadcast. So again, thank you to Nick Rush and The Source and WFDL for the opportunity to do this here on Radio Info Plus.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Les. I've suffered with a bad right knee for 30 years or 40 years. Actually had a knee replacement scheduled, and I looked into this, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. My knee now, 3 months later, is almost like new. I can run up and down stairs. I can sit at a gym watching a basketball game. Really happy and pleased with the results. I plan on strongly recommending this to, and I have been recommending this to friends and family who have had joint issues, shoulders, backs, and knees.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Welcome back here to the Family Center Ice Arena in Beaver Dam as we get ready here for the second period of action. And this is the period that the Waupun Warriors need to battle. As I'm looking at their scoring, they have been outshot or outscored in the first period 9-4. But this is the period here where they've given up 13 goals and only scored 4 times so far in this season. Whereas Beaver Dam, so taking a look at some of the team information once again, Beaver Dam has always been out to a hot start. They've scored 11 goals in the first period compared to only giving up 7. But then I take a look at their second period, and it's been even with their opponents. They've continued to score with 11, but they've also given up 11. So if the Waupun Warriors can do everything in their power to maintain this lead here in this second period, things should look good really for the entire contest. Getting ready. Puck drop, Micah Buckles in at center for the Warriors. Pulls it back, Kyler Rice, Hurley and Rice battling up against the wall. A couple of pairs of 11s. Dump back down low into the corner. Utek going in to pick it up for Beaver Dam. The Warriors trying to get it out, gets past the defense. Skating after it is Batzler, being pretty physical out there. Warriors have one thing that they have to make sure that they do. Saved by Frommels, again coming out at a power slide to cut down that angle. Does a nice job off the dasher board. Warriors got to play smart. They cannot take any penalties. That one thing that is a huge downfall for the Warriors on the season is they have taken so many penalties and put themselves in predicaments. And when you are shorthanded, you certainly cannot give up a 2 and a 10. And the Warriors have done a lot of those misconduct types of penalties that have hurt them on the season. Batzler had a chance there as he knocked it down. Changes here are going to be important. Utek off the tip of the glove. Probably wouldn't have been a save anyways. It was a little bit high, but see what they do. That looks like they do give it to him. Shot. Ooh, that one almost got kicked in off of the elbow pad there off of Utek. Lant. Oh, take that back. That's Woods. My fault. Shot wide of the net into the corner. Warriors have that long change that they have to try and make. That's going to be chipped out front. Saved by Fromholtz again. Staying tall. Battling. Back up to his feet. Hard hit into the corner. And that looks like that might be a penalty that's going to be called as going down into the corner. I can't see who it is as the student section down there for Beaver Dam is up against the boards. So one of the Warriors is down. I'm not going to even speculate who that might be, but a couple of his players went over there. A good hard hit, we'll see. Back up on his feet. That looks like that was Micah Buckles, who does get back up on his feet. And let's see if they're going to call this a 2 and a 10 maybe. They're having the conversation over there, so we'll see what the officials come up with. They're going to come over to the scoreboard. And there was no penalty called, so maybe they're going to stick with no penalty. They're going to take him over to the center ice. He's going to take him over to the coach. He wants the head contact is what Coach Matt Babich is signaling. The official's not going to give him any as there was no whistle that was blown. And again, I couldn't see it, so I'm not going to say what type of hit that was, whether it was a good hit or not. From what I have seen, though, from these contests before, and again, they're rivals, but they have played together with each other, so no penalty is going to be called. Here comes the puck dropped. Comes back out, knocked into the shin guard. Mason Holtz has it. Escape move. Had an opportunity, but it's going to be picked up there by number 2. Boston Damon comes back into the high slot. Picked up there, shot. Nets off. Fromholtz does a great job. He power pushes hard, so he digs into those posts and has to go in at almost every intermission and to get the stone out there and sharpen up those blades as he hammers those posts quite hard. Shot towards the net, went wide, down into the corner. Coming back through, shot, save there with a stick as you had Strasser crashing from his deep position. Chipped into the neutral zone, knocked down. There's a chance for the Warriors. Mason Holes with his hands, picks it up, shot, way to the corner, and he scores! Neutral zone knocked down. There's a chance for the Warriors. Mason Holes with his hands, picks it up, shot, way to the corner, and he scores! Mason Holes looked like he was just trying to dump it. Winds up, cracks one, and hammers it right into the corner over the glove of Shave. And they're going to bring in Henry Vick. Wow. That's rather interesting here that they're making this move. So Coach Doug Kraft is making the goalie change. Again, there's nothing. That's not Shave's fault. That was right in the corner. He couldn't have made that save if he wanted to, as it was picked. But the Waupun Warriors now with a 2-goal lead here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. 2-0 over the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers as Shave gets pulled. Unassisted for Holes. And the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers now are trailing 2-0 to the Waupun Warriors here on this Highway 151 rivalry. There's going to be an icing, and once again, the consequence is it allows the Waupun Warriors to change and bring some fresh players out here on the ice. And then there will be a face-off that's going to be down here to the Trapper side of goalie Tyler Fromholtz. Fromholtz is considered to be a regular goalie. He carries the Trapper in the left hand and the stick in the right hand. Shot towards the net, that's going to hit the netting. So it's off of a stick of the Warriors, so it'll still be a face-off down here to the Trapper side of Tyler Fromholtz. In the second period, Waupun stretches out their lead. Tip, almost knocked down Fromholtz, wow. Got to be cautious there. Kyler Rice stuck the leg out and it rebounded and ricocheted. And that's what we were talking about before, is that takes just some bad luck. And again, I'm going to tell you that Shave could not have made that save whatsoever, as that was picked perfectly in the corner, hit the pipe, and rolled all the way up into the top of the pipe. Picked up there, Bruni, shot on. Vic with his first save. Trying to get some life into the team, so they bring in Henry Vick. Oh, hard contact there. Ben Bruni got knocked into yesterday. Back up on his feet. That's wide of the net. Good job for Ben. That was a good clean hit. Ben will learn that he's got to be looking around. Save off the face mask of Fromholtz, and then he gets a second save. As Beaver Dam again is coming after Fromholtz to try and see if they can get one past him. And you've heard me talk about this before. Tyler Fromholtz, I believe, is one of the top 5 goalies in the state of Wisconsin, and he has been for at least the last 2 years. Last year he made it as a all-state goalie. One of the other better goalies is also in the Badgerland Conference. You got Hayden Rising out of the Springs, who was trained in Waupun, did all of his youth hockey through Waupun, and then he decided to move over to St. Mary Springs. And they had a good battle in their contest there, with Fromholtz only giving up 3 goals after having another bombardment of pucks at him of almost 60 shots. Dylan Privino with it now off the dasher board. Landel tries to take it off of the wall. Still stays in the zone. Warriors trying to get it out. Good job there keeping it in. Shot blocked by Dakota Stevens. Clears it over to Strasser. Strasser has it, wraps it back around, gives it over to Strakota. Stepping up is number 8 for Beaver Dam. That's Nate Henning. Picked up by Jacob Lant. Lant all the way out to the blue line, then dumps it back into the corner. Dakota Stevens not letting anybody set up, but that's not the setup that they have to worry about. It's that looping play there by Lant to come around and try and attack on the backside. That there's no way that Tyler Fromholtz can stop that. So the Warriors got to make sure that they pick that up and pay attention on that backside. Good job there by Micah Buckles to pick the pocket. Comes and wraps around. Save there by Vic. As Buckles had a chance there. Good steal. That one might be an icing. Nope, can't. Fromholtz, that's a danger. Step aside, but he gets it all the way up ice. Back and in. Shot. Nate Batzler. Micah Buckles got knocked down. Or take that back. That's Keegan Zimmerman. Gets back up on his feet. Zimmerman trying to keep it in the zone. Does. And then hit from behind is Nate Batzler. And he looks like he's hurt. And that cannot help the Warriors if they lose in their forwards. Good hard hit there again, but skating through it is Cade Hartrink. Shot on was number 18. Good pad save there by Alec Jarmaine on the shot. Looks like we've got a whistle here. I'm not sure what the whistle was for. They're asking, it looks like Zimmerman's going to have to come to the box. Oh, it's going to be on 21 for Beaver Dam, a minor roughing. So Aiden Root is going to get called here for rough. And the Waupun Warriors again. Now, I don't know necessarily that that's a good thing that the Waupun Warriors are going to go on the power play. Once again, they're going to be down to 10%, I would assume, after missing on this last opportunity, going 4 for 32. Mason Holes. Trying to skate it out of the zone for the Warriors. This Cade Hartrink. Hartrink takes it down into the corner. Squirts back into the neutral zone. Going after it is Lando. Lando's got to get there before Utek. Utek picks it up. Slams on the brakes. Trying to get that shorthanded opportunity that coach was looking for into the skates of the official. Holtz battling, trying to get it out, gets possession, then pulls it. Good job there by the support for the Warriors. Skating through the neutral zone is number 20, Hayden Reeder. Reeder takes a seat on the ice after taking contact there by Strasser. Picked up, shot blocked, and here's an opportunity for number 11, Gavin Hurley. Takes a shot into the pads. Save there by Fromholtz. Hurley got down in the corner. Here's a chance for the Warriors to skate in with numbers. Chipped, Micah Buckles gives it. Strasser picks it up. Buckles has it. Tied up with Strasser. Tries to stay up on his feet, unable to do so. And Hurley's going to gain possession for the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Knocked down almost in front. Buckles had it. They're going to look for a call. What are they going to call? He's going to call high sticking. Wow. High stick means the stick has to go above the crossbar. There was no way that was across the wow. We'll have to take a look at that later. Maybe from my angle that I was looking at it, maybe he had a better angle than I did, but for currently it was called a high stick. So we're going to have a face-off that's going to be down here in front of the trapper of Tyler Fromholtz. Going after it. Trying to pick it up. Short-handed. I believe that's number 17. Alex Woods in there battling. Has it. Tries to get to the high slot. Gives it to Strakota. Strakota takes it into the corner. Getting out. Coming back after. The Warriors have not had a shot yet on the power play. Batzler is going to get rubbed into the wall. Coming down to 10 seconds. Here left on the power play. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on from the Waupun Equipment broadcast booth. Here from the Family Center Ice Arena. Full strength, Beaver Dam kills it off, so they've done a nice job of increasing their numbers. That should be a potential kneeing. Holtz picks it up, and they're going to call that penalty. This time it's going to be a tripping that's going to be called on Mason Holes at the 8:54 mark. Mason can't believe that he's getting that call as they're both battling for the puck. it looked like it was possibly a good trip here. So Mason's going to go to the box, and it's going to give the Waupun Warriors are going to have to work on their penalty kill. And if there is one strength that the Waupun Warriors have, a 90% penalty kill percentage. One of the highest that I can remember seeing. They actually had 100% when they took on Neenah. And then after that, Neenah scored 3 power play goals. So they're asking for a further clarification here. Looking at Beaver Dam's stats, Beaver Dam is only 80% so far on the season looking at 31% on the power play percentage. So things are looking good for Beaver Dam because that's where you would like to be. We'll see what happens here. So far already here, not quite halfway through the period, Tyler Fromholtz with 9 saves already, and you know that Beaver Dam is going to be on the attack here on this power play. Picked up there by UTEC, fires, blocked out front, whistle blows. The penalty was not up on the board yet, so we'll see if they're going to give it a full reset or if they're going to give them 2 or 3 seconds off of the penalty. My guess is that they haven't put the penalty up yet, so my guess is that they're just going to start clean, give them their full 2 minutes. The save won't count. The shot won't count. I don't know, though. I thought we were at 8:54 on the penalty, and all of a sudden it's 7:54. That would be very beneficial for Waupun if they want to take time off of the clock. Maybe they will reset that. Maybe they don't notice it. That's unfortunate. Because they lost a full minute. But here we go. We're playing it. Set up, slap shot. Oh, they had it on the back door. That's the thing that Tyler Fromholtz cannot stop on his own. That was wound up there by Hurley. Has it again. UTEC tied him up. No chance there as Strasser gets taken down. Here comes that flurry of attack that I thought we would see. Back over here to number 16, Brady Shaw. Shaw with it on his stick. Waits, active sticks by the Warriors. Penalty kill. Again, 90% on the penalty kill. That is phenomenal. Off the side of the net is that shot opportunity. UTEC picks it up behind the net. Looks to set it up. Down into the corner. Comes all the way back out to Hurley. Hurley gives it back over to UTEC. UTEC taking his time. Tries to get it through those active sticks of the Waupun Warriors. Still in the slot, unable to clear it. Going into the corner. Strasser picks it up. Comes all the way back out here to Shaw. Shaw moves it down to Alex Woods. Back out to Hurley. Hurley at the slot. Top of the slot. And there's going to be the rebound that was given up. And the Waupun Warriors are going to give up a goal on the rebound on the power play. At 6:44 here in the second period, Beaver Dam's going to score their first goal. On the rebound on the power play, at 6:44 here in the second period, Beaver Dam's going to see if we can pick that up. I believe that it's going to go to Alex Woods is going to get the goal, but I'm not sure if they're going to give an assist off of that rebound or not. Depends on the goalie crew or the officiating crew whether they're going to do it or not, but I'm pretty sure that that was Alex Woods on the goal for Beaver Dam here in the second period. The officials are much faster than our officials are down in the box, so they're trying to get them to get things playing here. So Beaver Dam came after him and really went on the attack. Four and 11 on the assists for Beaver Dam. So they did a good job of moving that puck, so that shot does count as an assist. And what Beaver Dam has decided to do is they've gotten much more physical with the Warriors, and they are having a hard time handling it. UTEC kicks it into the zone. Shot on, save there by Tyler Fromholtz. Fromholtz made the initial save, makes that save right there, but he could not make the second save as he tried to put it into the corner, but instead it flips right to Woods, who was able to put it in. So 6:44 on the clock. Beaver Dam draws blood and gets their first goal of the game. It's a power play goal. Save there by Fromholtz, puts it into the corner. Assists going to number 4, Eli Utek, and number 11, Gavin Hurley. Trying to get it through. Batzler had it. Streaking through the neutral zone. Loses it. Dumped in there by Jacob Lant. Tries to get it back out here to his D. Gives it over to number 9, Quentin Schrader. Schrader wraps it back around. Going after it is Dakota Stevens. Stevens tries to pick it up in the corner. Tries to clear it all the way down. Going back after it is going to be Boston Damon. Didn't have enough on it to get the icing. Damon gives it over to Strakota, but stepping up in it is going to be Micah Buckles. Batzler has the stick in there. He dumps it down low. Buckles is going to see if he can get there first. Does not. Going back after it is Keegan Zimmerman. It was great to see Batzler come back out. Going after it is Boston Damon, but Rice is able to get there first. Off of the wall, Buckles tried to get it into the zone. Stepping up after it was Zimmerman. Good feed there, gets it over to Hurley. Hurley hits the upper corner and scores! Good feed there, gets it over to Hurley. Hurley hits the upper corner and scores! I need to see who that assist is going to go to because it was a beautiful stretch pass, hitting it all the way back from the top of the circles. Gives it over to Hurley, who was standing at the blue line, got caught, snuck in behind the Waupun defense, and he comes in and picks that upper corner on Tyler Fromholtz and ties the score on the even strength goal, making it 2-2 here at the Family Center Ice Arena. Nice pass there by number 9, Quentin Schrader, to hit Hurley at the blue line. Hurley does the rest. He turns around, skates hard, gets in towards the net, and picks the upper corner right up over the trapper of Tyler Fromholtz. That was the same one that was wrapped around before if the Warriors had scored from Mason Holtz. Gavin Hurley with the equalizer. We have a new game here, 2-2 here in this second period. And as I was talking about before, remember the stats. Waupun cannot afford to be giving up these goals. They have continued to get slaughtered in the second period, 13-4 on the goals. Buckles gives it, shot, saved by Vick as he's able to hold on to it and get the save. That was a good drop there by Micah Buckles, and he gave the shot over to, I believe that he gave it over to Batzler, who tried to pull the trigger, but Vick was right there, huge, right in the corner, making the save. One there by Beaver Dam. They're going to try that leak out pass that I've talked about before. Usually we used to call that the Omaha Flyer. Win it, try and wrap it around and see if they can get down into the zone before the defense, but I would think that it shouldn't be that super successful here at the high school level. Sneaks off of the stick of Lant, but he keeps control, tries to come into the zone, and the official, that's the linesman, goes for a little sledding on the ice. Comes back, held in nicely there by number 16, Brady Shaw. Boston Damon down around the net, gets in the slot, shot blocked in front. As Lant took that one, the brunt of it, picked out, gets it. Battling is Keegan Zimmerman, trying to get a hold of it. Zimmerman is in there battling hard. It comes out with Strakota, but it's going to be picked up there as Rice goes after the race and picks up the puck. Back into the neutral zone, tipped in by Hurley. He's trying to get there first. Chipped up off of the glass, but high, not out. Back in front. Good job there by the defense to clear. That's going to go down for an icing here at... Oh, no, it was Beaver Dam that pulled it back. Okay. Picked up down behind the net. Long stretch pass again, trying to get it to Hurley. Hurley ducks underneath the hit by Dakota Stevens. Mason Holtz has it. Coming back with it is Quentin Schrader, who made that great stretch pass over to Gavin Hurley. Skating with it is Utek. Good job there on the poke check there by Dakota Stevens to knock it off of Utek on the attack. Moves it over to Pribino. Pribino banks it off of the wall, gives it to Holtz. Holtz steps. Here's an opportunity for a 2-on-1. Gives it over to Lando. Lando shot way too far out to take that shot, and that's going to be a save by Vic for Beaver Dam. Lando had the chance. They had the 2-on-1, and instead he decides to pull the trigger from 3 steps inside the blue line when he had room to continue to move it in. Scores tied here on the New Medical Center scoreboard, 2-2. Beaver Dam getting the 2 equalizing goals, one on a power play and one on an even strength. Beauty there by Gavin Hurley. Coming after it is Boston Damon. Dakotas makes a move, save there by Tyler Fromholtz off of the trapper. That gets pushed back into him, and he's going to get a whistle here and see if he can get a change. Hold on to it, get a little bit of oxygen for his skaters. I'm surprised here. I'm trying to figure out why we haven't seen much of Ben Bruni. After Ben Bruni got hit in the head with that contact, I have not seen him come back out on the ice, and I didn't see him go to the locker room, so I'm hoping that he's okay. Knocked down in front. Chip giving it. Coming with it. It's Jonas Buckles. He shoots again from way inside, and there's going to be a penalty that's going to be called, and it looks like it's going to be a cross check. And it's going to be a penalty on number 14. It's going to be a rough is going to be the call. So Jonas Buckles is going to help draw the roughing. And number 14, Lucas Klomberg, is going to put the Warriors on the power play here for the minute 23. So the Warriors should be able to pour it on, give all kinds of energy here in this contest. Warriors trying to set it up. They got time. They don't need to force it. I could hear his coach yelling to go, go, go. They don't need to go. That Rice makes that. That's a silly shot there again as he's got somebody standing in his way. Pulls it back into the neutral zone. Tried to get over to Reeder. Reeder gets it over to Landl. Landl with it. He's going to dump it around and see if we can forecheck there quicker than Strasser can. And a good job there by Hayden Reeder to get in quick. Holds it on. His stick goes behind, but he's battling with the captain Strasser. Holtz has it. Should swing it out to his D. Brings it out to his D, out to the blue line. Back over to Holtz. A little give and go. That was a kind of a mistake there by Kyler Rice. He's going to try and pinch. Gets there before Hurley. Mason Holtz still trying to battle. No shot, but they've been able to hold it in the zone, which is huge for the Warriors. Comes all the way back down. Fromholtz has it. He decides to play it up. Gave it to Landl. Landl turned, slammed it off of the boards, and it was held in. Micah Buckles takes a knee. Hurley is able to also knock it down with his shin guards. Shot into the trapper, over the trapper of Tyler Fromholtz. That was a good wrister there by Eli Utek, which shows to all those players out there, you don't have to take a slap shot. Micah Buckles with it. Makes a couple of moves and has Strasser pick it up, and he's going to chip it, and he's going to get there before tried to get in there before the whistle, but unable to do so as he had him beat on a 2-on-1. Kyler Rice ties him up just enough to end the second period here as the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers tie it up here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. Still 37 seconds left on the power play for the Waupun Warriors, but it's all even, and that means that we're going to have a battle here coming down in the third period with a score 2-2. We'll be back here and give a little bit of information about that second period. See if I can pick up saves. So saves in that period are going to go 14 to Tyler Fromholtz for a 2-period total of 34. And saves for Vic in that period for a 1-period total of 6. As Shave gets pulled and gave the spark to the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Here with 37 seconds left on that power play. We'll be back here for the third period as we hear from our sponsors. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on the Saputo USA Game of the Week as we're broadcasting from the Waupun Equipment Company broadcast booth. We'll be back shortly.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Make an impact within your community with Marian University's Bachelor of Social Work program. Experience direct client contact from your very first course, taught by faculty with years of field experience. Apply to Marian University today. Explore the mind and expand yours. With Marian University's Psychology Bachelor's program, experience exciting classes, professional conferences, field placements, and a 93% job placement rate. Apply to Marian University today.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Merry week, Andy, to everybody out there this week.
It's Christmas week, and it's a Christmas week of chaos here at the Other Bar like everywhere else. We got some change in the hours this week. Christmas Eve will be open from 11 o'clock until 5 p.m. with no fish all day long. Saturday, we're opening at 3 o'clock for the Packer game.
And get some holiday cheer for Christmas Eve during the day and Christmas Day, too.
Absolutely. We've got everything going on, normal specials during the week, as we do always, with the exception of Friday, like I said. We've got plenty of beer on tap, plenty of beer in the cooler, and everything's ready to go.
What about New Year's Eve, New Year's Day? Can you explain that for us?
New Year's Eve, we're going to do fish all day long like normal. We're going to be open from 11 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, and then New Year's Day will be business as normal.
Very good. Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Swing on by for some soups and some hot plate specials, some pizza. Going to be a lot of fun this week.
Yep, we've got all the specials running daily on the board. While supplies last, they change daily along with the soups, but normally we have chili on tap pretty much nonstop.
Andy, thank you. Have a great week.
Merry Christmas. Have a good week.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best-growing companies. Apply at Saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Dentistry of Wisconsin has exciting news to share. They have officially moved into their brand new office in Waupun, and they have completely remodeled their Beaver Dam office too. Both offices featuring new state-of-the-art equipment and a relaxing and comforting environment. The Waupun office is now at 412 Shaler Drive, conveniently located off Highway 151. Dentistry of Wisconsin, where your smile is their business.
Green Bay football players in Fond du Lac. After select Packer games during the 2021 season, fans can get up close and personal with the Pack. Ask player questions, get autographs, win preferred seats to the game plan when you sign up at Ray's TV and Appliance. To win the best seats in the house, follow 95 and 96.1 The Rock on Facebook and share the graphic. Have a shot at $1,000 when you play the Camera Casino Photo Finish Contest. All at the Home and Auto Game Plan presented by Midwest Overhead Door. This football season at Fat Joe's. Get schedule information at 961therock.com.
How would you like your local business to not only reach a whole lot of people, but also be attached to high school sports? Radio Plus has got you covered. To advertise your local business during our video stream of high school sports, email nick@radioplusinfo.com. That's nick@radioplusinfo.com. Your business, your advertising message reaching this area. Let's work together. nick@radioplusinfo.com.
Welcome back here to the Family Center Ice Arena. You can see that the Zamboni is a little bit behind on the schedule just because they have Chuck-a-Puck here. So with Chuck-a-Puck taking place, that puts the Zamboni a little bit further behind schedule. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take a little bit of a break here. I'm going to play a little bit of music, and as soon as the Zamboni gets off of the ice, then I'm going to come up back here and give you a recap of the second period and a foreshadowing of what we might see here in the third. So you're listening to Jeff Sauer here on the Saputo USA live stream of the week on RadioPlusInfo.com. We'll be back. Rice Arena as we get ready here for the puck drop here in the third period, where the Waupun Warriors and the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers have skated to a 2-2 tie here after 2 periods. Just give a quick recap here of where we got our scoring from. In the first period, the Waupun Warriors scored the first goal of the game at 15:47 by Micah Buckles, who Micah Buckles has moved up from the defense into a center position, scored unassisted the Waupun even strength goal in the first period to give them a 1-0 lead. In the second period, the Waupun Warriors then score once again on an unassisted goal by number 9, Mason Holes. Mason was able to come skating into the blue line, takes a slap shot and rings it around the corner and gets it past Zach Shave. And that ends up doing it for the night for Shave, as the coach Doug Kraft decides to make a goalie change, and he decides to bring in Henry Vick for the rest of the period. And Vick then was able to shut down the Waupun Warriors' attack. And unfortunately, the Waupun Warriors were not, as the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers came out on fire, and they had an opportunity to give themselves some life. Waupun has a 90% kill percentage on their penalty kill, and they had a penalty. And on that penalty, Beaver Dam came and scored as number 17, Jacob Blanc, scored. Take that back, my fault. Number 17, Alex Woods, scored with an assist by number 4, Eli Utek, and the second assist going to number 11, Gavin Hurley. And then at the 4:49 mark, an even strength goal as Quentin Schrader hits a beautiful stretch pass from down in the zone, hits Gavin Hurley, who was standing at the opposite blue line, stuck behind the defense of the Waupun Warriors, and scored an even strength goal to make it 2-2. And that means that we have a brand new contest here in the third period. And so far on the season, the Waupun Warriors have scored even with their opponents. They've scored 5 and given up 5 in the third period, which bodes well right now for the Waupun Warriors, compared to Beaver Dam, who also has outscored their opponents. So Beaver Dam usually starts out hot in that first period and then skates even, but this time they came out like a house on fire, and the Waupun Warriors held up to what their stats had been saying, and they gave up 2 goals, and they've only scored 4 so far. Here we go to live action here in the third period. Hurley taking on Hayden Reeder. One there by Reeder, moves it back. Skylar Rice's defense moves it over to his defensive partner, number 8, Kate Hartrink. Still held in the zone, now picking it up with some speed, going with it. Rice, shot wide of the net. Once again, the goalie change came in there at the second period. Henry Vick has come in. Rice swings it to his D partner. He was going to pull the trigger but didn't quite have the pass. Then it gets off of the stick of Hartrink, and it's going to go back down to the blue line in front of the bench. Picked up there by the Warriors, trying to get it out of the zone, unable to do so. Down in the corner. Reeder tries to escape. Unable to do so. So the puck is going to be held in. Eli Utek picks it up on the board. It's going to be interference is going to be the call. And right away here early in the third period, penalty is going to be given to number 17, Alex Woods. I need the strength to pull me out. And I saw the signal was interference. So here in the third period at the 6:05 mark, third penalty for Beaver Dam. Fourth penalty for Beaver Dam. Face off down here in front of Tyler Cromwell, or in front of Henry Vick. Getting all mixed up here in the 2-2 coming back with it is Hurley. Fires into the trapper of Tyler Cromwell. He makes the save. Coming back with it is Hurley. Fires into the trapper of Tyler Cromwell. He makes the save. 14 seconds have elapsed here in the penalty. Quick off the draw. Hurley tries to get it past Cromwell. Cromwell was ready for it right away. Alex Woods trying to get it down, get something set up here. Gets it through the legs. That was a nice move there by Nate Batzler. Comes back, picked up there by Pribino. Pribino cross ice past his D partner to Stevens. Gives it back over to Pribino. Pribino slams on the brakes behind the net. Utek's content to let him do that. He's some time. Picked up there by Strasser. Strasser flips back to his D partner. Allows some more time to come off the clock. Picked up there like a buckle. Slams on the brake. Tries to get it around. Utek. Buckle's going to take a hard hit. Jonas Buckles there, loses it at the blue line, coming back the other way. Strasser fires into the trapper again if Tyler Fromhold was able to eat that up. Jonas Buckles there, loses it at the blue line, coming back the other way. Strasser fires into the trapper again if Tyler Fromhold. You would think that Beaver Dam is the one that's on the power play, and they're the ones that have had all the action. It's not true. Waupun on the power play again, and they've only executed, as I mentioned before, only 12%. Have not put one in yet tonight on those 5 goals, or 5 penalties, 4 penalties for Beaver Dam. Hangs it off, clears it again. Ramos is going to try and stop it. He looks up the ice, doesn't see anything. Then Beaver gives it over to Hartring. Hartring sets it up behind the net. A little give and go here, coming back with it with some speed. It was Kate Reeder. Gave it to Landel. Landel then tried to get it over to Holtz. And not much doing there. Left here on the power play. Tyler Rice has trying to get it up the ice. Misfires, gives it over to Strasser. Strasser has it. He dumps it, and that's going to do it here for the penalty with only 3 seconds left on that New Medical Center scoreboard. Back at full strength is Beaver Dam, now coming right back on the attack. Picked up there by Jacob Lant. Lant has it, goes hard into the corner. Oh my! Through the doors. Wow! I didn't think we'd ever see something like that. Both of them backed in. The door pops open. That's dangerous for those players. Lant looks like he's okay. 2-2 is the score here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. We just saw the door open up on the other end of the ice. Eli Utek with it. Dumps it back. Hurley picks it up. So I wasn't sure who the Warrior was. I know that it was Jacob Lant that went through the door, and he looked like he was okay, but I don't know if there's any padding back there or not. Battling up against the wall. Nate Batzler battling there with the goal scorer from the power play. Coming back with it. Utek makes a move to the slot. Gives, shot, and a save. Good goal there. It's going to be number 17 with a beautiful pass to take the lead here for Beaver Dam. Number 17 with a beautiful pass to take the lead here for Beaver. Sorry I missed that. My instant replay only allows me about 15 seconds of time. So I know that one assist is certainly going to go to Eli Utek, who made a beautiful pass over there to number 17, Alex Woods, to get the goal, go-ahead goal here on an even strength for Beaver Dam. Coming back with it. Utek, shot, save, back in the slot, and another save as it goes right back into Fromholtz. Second assist is going to go to number 9, Quentin Schrader. So a good job there again by number 17, Alex Woods, for his second goal of the night. And gives the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers the lead, 3-2. Last year's outcome was 3-1 in favor of the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. So expected to have a good contest here, and we have one. Good outlet pass there. Gets it over to Mason Holtz. Picked off defensively there by Brady Shaw. Does a nice job. Holtz goes in there and battles. Picks it up, tries to chip it in so that he can go for a change, and does. Wrap back. Shaw loses it behind the net as Micah Buckles goes in on the forecheck. Batzler also there. Shot towards the net, saved by Vick. Put it back out front, but a good job by the defense. Number 19, Hayden Stotts. Back down. Coming back with it through the neutral zone. Skating with it. It's number 15, Strakota. And it's going to be an icing, and the Warriors are going to get a change. 11:54 here on the New Medical Center scoreboard, and you can see Tyler Fromholtz has faced 38 shots so far through basically 2 1/4 periods. Shot tipped, knocked down in front, still battling at the feet. Trying to get it out of the zone, they do. Ben Bruni, I think, is back on the ice. That's good to see Ben. I hadn't seen him make any shifts, so for the Warriors, Ben Bruni's back on the ice, tries to get the stick on it, does. Chips it past, tries to get it in the zone. Nice move there, slams on the brakes, takes a shot, and it flutters into the chest of Vick for the save. It does. Chips it past, tries to get it in the zone. Nice move there, slams on the brakes, takes a shot, and it flutters into the chest of Vick for the save. Back here to live action. In at center for the Warriors, Hayden Reeder. So he's taking on Eli Utek. Good hard hit there by Woods. So he hit Payson Landel up against the boards. Utek tries to change direction. Alex Woods tries to chip it past, does. But a good recovery there by Hayden Reeder to come back in. He tries to step up. Strasser meets him at the blue line, and nobody goes anywhere. Utek back behind the net. Moves it off of the board into the neutral zone, picked up there by the Warriors. Dumped in deep, tagging up, getting back on side. Payson Landel's going to go in for the forecheck. Goes back behind the net. Good move there by the defense. Tries to bang it. Micah Buckles intercepts that pass as he was trying to get it out there to Alex Woods. Chipped in. Landel is at the feet of Strasser. Beaver Dam has a little bit of breathing room now here at home. Strasser moves it over to Utek. Utek dumps it back in. Utek goes for a change. Going after it, Pribino loses it. Strasser back out front, picked up by Lando. Lando clears it to the half wall. Tries to take a slap shot and hard. Missing everything. That's going to come all the way back down. Nate Batzler for the Warriors is going to come in and put some pressure in. Slamming on the brakes and reversing directions for Beaver Dam is number 2, Boston Damon. Pribino trying to challenge Strakota. Strakota has it. Looks like there's going to be a whistle. Not sure what the whistle is for. Looks like the net came off. It's moorings. When the skaters came back around, they must have hit it, or when Fromholtz was trying to change directions, he was able to knock it off of the moorings. 10:03 here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. Fired at 4, off the pads of Tyler Fromholtz with a good shot there for number 16, Brady Shaw. Gets underneath the stick. That should not be an icing. Thought that was banged out there, maybe underneath the stick also, but 9:47 here in the third period. Waupun is trailing Beaver Dam 3-2 here in this Highway 151 rivalry. Ex-rivals also from the Badgerland Conference. When Beaver Dam moved to the Badger Conference, that kind of ended what we thought was going to be the rivalry, but they were able to keep each other on the schedule, which is good to see for hockey and for hockey in this area. Coming off the wall, chipped in there by number 19, Hayden Stotts. Battling down low. Try to get an outlet pass, gets it over to Mason Holtz. Holtz tries to get in there, but it's going to be intercepted there by Brady Shaw. Taken away from Holtz. He tried to go through the legs, still gets a hold of it. Centers it over to Hayden Reeder. Reeder unable to control it, and coming back the other way is Beaver Dam. Gavin Hurley with it. Tries to make a move through the legs, does, but a nice defensive play there by Kyler Rice to stand him up. Into the shin guards. Landel. Utek with it on his stick. At the blue line, taken away by Hayden Reeder. Reeder tries to get over to Landel. Landel has it. Turns it over. Picked up there by Alex Woods. Woods has 2 goals. Fires. That's going to be to the Trapper side of the net. Squirts out into the zone. Micah Buckles trying to get it. Buckles coming after it, picks it up, gets bumped into the board, still stays with it though, has the puck. Tries to reach out, unable to get a hold of it. The Warriors still have it. Chipped in there by Nate Batzler. Going in hard on the forecheck is going to be Micah Buckles. Buckles goes after it, gives a good love tap over there to Brady Shaw into the corner. Batzler, Warriors with a little bit of offensive zone time right now, and now if they get something to the net. Good hard hit there, but that might have been a check from behind as a hard hit into him. There's another one. They got to be cautious here not to take any silly penalties. Buckles in there battling also. Stepping up, trying to get it. Still in the zone for the Warriors. Boston Damon gets it all the way back over to Alex Woods. Comes back over to Dakota Stevens. Stevens off of the board trying to get it. Unable to get there in time was Ben Bruni. As number 19, Hayden Stott, steps up. Looking to set up something for Beaver Dam is Lant. Puts it into the corner over to Strakota. Picked up there by the Warriors. Gets met. Looks like they're going to call that on a tripping penalty. Oh, it's going to be a kneeing penalty at the 7:30 mark. And Beaver Dam is once again going to have a penalty called. Number 2 with a knee at the 7:30 mark. Two-minute penalty. Warriors need to do something here. What's the inadvertent whistle this time? One forward by the Warriors, but that ends up turning into a dump down for Beaver Dam. Kneeing by Damon. Coming back with it hard is Reeder. Reeder gets it into the zone, leaves it for Holtz. Holtz steps up, has it taken away from him is Gavin Hurley. Hurley comes through the neutral zone, steps into the blue line, makes a move, tries to walk in, holds control, waiting for some support. There's somebody in the slot. The Warriors trying to get there. Normally you got forwards out here, so on the power play, that's dangerous time for a shorthanded goal, and the Warriors could not afford to fall down by 2. Nice move there by the freshman Hayden Reeder. Gets around Connor Strasser. Shot, save there in the blocker by Vic, and that's going to get dumped all the way down. Fromholtz looks to stop it behind his net, leaves it for a setup. He plays it over to the wall. Payson Landl goes to pick it up. Up against the wall again, taken away by Eli Utek, and then it's picked up by the Warriors. Here's a chance for him to go. Micah Buckles harassed there by Gavin Hurley. Hurley makes him slam on the brakes. Buckles crosses the blue line. No help. Stick check there by Shaw. It's going to lose it, and Buckles is going to take down Shaw. Buckles is going to go into the box for the Warriors, and that's going to be 4-on-4 here at the 6:13 mark. So Micah Buckles is going to get called for the trip, and the Warrior power play is erased. Back to even strength now here at 4-on-4, which should bode well for Beaver Dam as they're able to take advantage of their speed and spread the Warriors out. So for 43 seconds, we're going to be skating 4-on-4 hockey. Towards the net, good save there by Tyler Fromholtz as Alex Woods looking for his hat trick. Woods in at center. It's got Schrader here with Strakota. Fromholtz again makes another save. Warriors need to find some offensive power someplace, and with Micah Buckles sitting in the box, which coach was hoping would generate more offense. Fired again there, Woods misses the net wide. Picked up there by Shaw. Shaw gives it to Strakota. Strakota shot wide. Quentin Schrader picks it up against the half wall. He controls it. Going in is Dakota Stevens. Schrader has him miss. Shaw fires it. Save by the stick, and that's going to go up into the netting. At 5:40 here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. Beaver Dam Golden Beavers with a 1-goal lead. 3 3-2 over the Waupun Warriors. 9 seconds left here still on the power play for, even strength, 9 seconds, and then there will be a power play for Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam already scored on one power play today, which should help their 30%. And icing because it is even strength, and it's going to come all the way back down here. And it's going to be a power play opportunity now. So that icing did hurt the Waupun Warriors as that puck comes right back down here in the offensive zone for Beaver Dam. And being shorthanded, that should help Beaver Dam get things set up. Hurley has a word with Shaw, that looks like. He's out there with Utek, Strasser, and Woods. Picked up there, tried to win that one back. Hurley has it, gets rubbed off of the puck. Back in the slot, puck knocked down in front. Opportunity there on the power play, trying to clear it, not held. Gavin Hurley, shot, knocked down by the defense. Back out there, good job by Shaw to hold it in. Shaw has it at the blue line, dances, swings it back all the way around to Woods. Woods has it, chips it over to Utek. Utek looks to move the puck out to Shaw. Shaw, shot, save. Puck is dangerously loose out there. Chance for Strasser, but he isn't able to get it. Strasser in the low slot. They're letting him stand there. I'm surprised they're letting him do that. Ties him up, walks, tries to get backside. Save there by Tyler Fromholz to get to that puck on the backside. To get backside. Save there by Tyler Fromholz to get to that puck on the backside. Great puck movement there by Beaver Dam Golden Beavers, and an even better reaction by Tyler Fromholz to get the save. 34 seconds still left here on the power play for Beaver Dam. Won by Beaver Dam, but stepping up and getting that puck quickly for the Warriors was Nate Batzler. He dumps it down low, eats some time off. Gavin Hurley picks it up, goes around behind the net. Comes back with it as Brady Shaw through the neutral zone. Swinging with it, trying to walk it in. Back off of Fromholz. Tried to clear by Landel, didn't get enough on it, and Hurley picks it back up. 7 seconds here on the power play. Hurley swings it all the way over to Shaw. Shaw pulls the trigger into the belly of Fromholz, and with 1 second left, he's going to get the save, but that's going to keep Micah Buckles in the box for one more second, which means that Beaver Dam's going to get a face-off here. Full strength, coming back out of the box now, trying to clear it down. Buckles hits the ice. With some fresh legs after a 2-minute break, Micah Buckles should have a chance here to see if he can get that puck. Utek takes it, gets it back into the zone, tries to get it in the low slot. Fromholz says, I'll take care of that, eats it up, and gets the whistle. Here at 3:58 on the New Medical Center scoreboard. Waupun trailing the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers by 1 goal here, 3-2. Final 4 minutes here should be a flurry of action from both teams. He's having a conversation with the official is Coach Nick Tank. Official was explaining something, not sure what that was about. One there by Strakota, fired, tipped in front. Fromholz didn't see it, but it went wide. Held in there by Schrader. Coming after it is Evan Burkhart. Off of the wall. Buckles tried to get it. Picked up there by the trailing D, who clears it all the way to the side. Bren Bruni tried to get it up. Offsides by Lant. Ben Bruni tips it. Tries to drive it in. It's a good job there. Nate Batzler. And they're going to call Batzler for interference as he runs over the player. I'm not sure, but the official is going to make the call as interference. As he made contact with a player that was right down here in front, and they're going to call it an interference on Waupun at 3:25. So once again, Beaver Dam is going to go on the power play, and they've been executing at their power play at over 30%. Coach Tank over there asking questions about how does that running into the player call for interference. He knocked him down to the ice. I think it's a fair call. The timing is bad for Waupun. That's the only thing. And could have been a no call as well. As an official, you've got that opportunity to make it as a no call, especially knowing the time, knowing the score, knowing the rivalry. Interference is always that questionable call, depending upon where it's taking place here on the ice. "47 shots on goal on Tyler Fromholz tonight. 44 saves. Coming after it again is Beaver Dam. They're 30%. Tipped in front, trying to get it past. Fromholz really active with that stick, trying to frustrate the players in front. Hurley has it at the point. Shot tipped by the Warrior. Goes up over the top of the net. It's going to go into the corner. I'm not sure what the call is. They're calling it all the way down, so I'm not sure what's the call. High stick? I mean, that's the only thing that it could be, whether it would move it all the way down to the opposite end unless it's a penalty. So it must have been a high stick. The puck was played, or maybe it was a hand pass. Either way, it's going down at the other end. Warriors win it. Dylan Primino stepped up to hold it in the zone. Trying to get after Alex Woods. Woods has it, drops it, shot wide as he had Fromholz beat, but unable to do it, and there's going to be an icing coming all the way back. Henry Vick is going to stop it and give it to Brady Shaw. Shaw is going to set it up behind the net, and he's going to give it off to Gavin Hurley coming through the zone with speed. Nice job there by Micah Buckles to take it off of his stick. That's going to be chipped back down. Vick sees that they're making a change. I thought he might try and play it up, but a good job there by Micah Buckles to mark his man and not give him an opportunity to play it up as one of the Warriors went to the bench. Good job there intercepting it. Buckles hammers it back down, but Hurley was able to get a stick in the way. Shaw, long stretch pass over to Alex Woods. Woods had it taken off of his stick. Mason Holtz trying to get it. Buckles all over the ice right now to try and stop. That's out of the zone, forcing them to reset. So a good job here by the Waupun Warriors on their 90% penalty kill, trying to reverse directions. Coming back to Alex Woods. Good stick in the way there by Holtz. Knocks it free. Going in on the forecheck. The final minute and a half is going to be a doozy here at the Family Center Ice Arena here in Beaver Dam. Gavin Hurley picks it up, comes in, looks, takes a shot right into this trapper of Tyler Fromholz. Family Center Ice Arena here in Beaver Dam. Gavin Hurley picks it up, comes in, looks, takes a shot right into this trapper of Tyler Fromholz. 20 seconds left here on the power play for Beaver Dam. One forward there by Jacob Lant. Comes all the way back out here to Strakota. He tries to fire, but it's knocked down there by Hayden Reeder. I'm very impressed with the action I've seen from this freshman all year. Hayden Reeder forced into action, and he has just done an amazing job at center. Bang back along. Payson Landel trying to get in the way of the passing zone, and both teams are at full strength. Comes back. Beaver Dam with possession. Coming down to 1:15 left here. Thompson back there is by number 20, Evan Burkhart. Going to pick it up is Kyler Rice. Rice had it for a second. Looks to change directions. Gives it over to Burkhart. Burkhart had it. Gave it over to I think that's number 21 out there, Aiden Root. 1 minute left here in this contest. Backside was wide open. Root unable to pull the trigger. Trying to get some energy out there for the Warriors. Landel had it. Taken away again by Root. Hammering away to try and pick up that puck. Now comes back to Landel. He has possession. 45 seconds. He gets met up against the glass there by number 7, Jacob Lant for the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hartrink. Here comes number 20. Dumps it down. That looks like that's going to be an icing. Vic says no. Waved off on it. Comes pressure with Batzler. That might be an icing coming back the other way, giving the Warriors a chance to pull Fromholz. They got to pull Tyler Fromholz and get that faceoff down here and get that 6th attacker for the Warriors. Warriors are going to take a timeout, trailing 3-2. Dandy of a game here. 1 minute, and we're going to take a couple from our sponsors as we get ready here for the timeout.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back here to the Family Center Ice Arena. Let's talk about reset everything here on the clock. 25 seconds left on the clock. 3-2. The Beaver Dam Golden Beavers with the lead. The Waupun Warriors trailing by a goal. I am surprised with a face-off. Oh, it's a face-off. It's going to be a neutral ice. That's why they didn't pull Tyler Fromholtz. I thought the faceoff was an icing that was going to be down on the other end. And now the Warriors are going to be in trouble without that 6th attacker. So they do have 6 guys on the ice, but somebody's going to have to get off. Gavin Hurley in at center. Alex Woods with 2 goals on the evening in at one wing. Comes all the way over to Mason Holtz. Holtz has it, trying to get it in. Now it's picked off by Woods. Holtz comes back in. Warriors are getting into each other's way. They're killing too much time. Tried to get it in the neutral zone. Strasser picks it up. He's going to skate with it backwards and take control of the time on the clock. 5 seconds remaining. Picked up there by Micah Buckles, battling to try and get it. Strasser pins it up against the boards, and that's going to do it as the Waupun Warriors are going to fall to the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers here at the Family Center Ice Arena. 3-2. Henry Vick comes in and gets the win. Tyler Fromholtz faces 46 shots once again in this contest. 46 saves, 49 shots for the Waupun Warriors. They did have a chance here as they skated really well in this contest. It was a great pre-holiday contest between these two rivals that are just up the road from each other here on Highway 151. But a congratulations goes out to the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. So we'll take a few moments here to hear from our sponsors. We'll come back with a recap, and then we'll sign off for the night. So let's take and listen to our sponsors, and we'll be back here with a recap of the game.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best-growing companies. Apply at saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Merry week, Andy, to everybody out there this week.
It's Christmas week, and it's a Christmas week of chaos here at the Other Bar like everywhere else. We got some change in the hours this week. Christmas Eve will be open from 11 o'clock until 5 p.m. with no fish all day long. Saturday, we're opening at 3 o'clock for the Packer game.
And get some holiday cheer for Christmas Eve during the day and Christmas Day, too.
Absolutely. We've got everything going on, normal specials during the week, as we do always, with the exception of Friday, like I said. We've got plenty of beer on tap, plenty of beer in the cooler, and everything's ready to go.
What about New Year's Eve, New Year's Day? Can you explain that for us?
New Year's Eve, we're going to do fish all day long like normal. We're going to be open from 11 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, and then New Year's Day will be business as normal.
Very good. Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Swing on by for some soups and some hot plate specials, some pizza. Going to be a lot of fun this week.
Yep, we've got all the specials running daily on the board. While supplies last, they change daily along with the soups. So normally we have chili on tap pretty much nonstop.
Andy, thank you. Have a great week.
Merry Christmas. Have a good week.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Welcome back here to the Family Center Ice Arena as we get ready to wrap things up here. Quick post-game recap of what happened here tonight. It was a great contest between these Highway 151 rivals. I'm glad to see that it was competitive hockey as it continues to be between Beaver Dam, Golden Beavers, and the Waupun Warriors. The Waupun Warriors struck first at the 15:47 mark on the clock, with Micah Buckles, who moved from his defensive position up to the forward position, getting his first goal as a forward, an unassisted goal, scoring for Waupun even strength at 15:47. At the end of that period, that's what the score was, 1-0. Tyler Fromholtz had 20 saves compared to Zach Shave having only 2 saves in that period. Coming into the second period right away again, the Warriors score at 14:48 mark on the clock. The Warriors score with an even strength goal. This time it's Mason Holes unassisted, wrapping one into the corner across the top of the crossbar, making the score 2-0 for the Waupun Warriors. And that will do it for the Waupun Warriors in their scoring, as Beaver Dam comes back quickly on the power play at 6:44, executing beautiful work as number 17, Alex Woods, scores his first goal of the night with an assist by Eli Utek and an assist by Gavin Hurley. And less than 2 minutes later, Hurley then picks up an even strength goal against Beaver Dam and an assist by number 9, Quentin Schrader, who hit him on a beautiful stretch pass as Hurley had snuck behind him in the blue line. And then the backbreaker for the Warriors in the third period. At 16:05, number 17, Alex Woods, scores his second goal of the night with a second assist by Eli Utek, and Quentin Schrader getting his second assist to make the score 3-2. Once again, you've been listening to Jeff Sauer here on the Radio Info Plus. Appreciate your support. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. I hope that you've enjoyed the broadcast here from the Waupun Equipment broadcast booth. It's been a pleasure. I'm looking forward to bringing you more hockey games. This time I'll be calling them from the home team, the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers, as well as for the Waupun Warriors. Next time I'm on the air for the Warriors will be on January 4th, as the Warriors will take on Fond du Lac at Fond du Lac, and I'll be there again for RadioPlusInfo.com. Thanks again for listening. Appreciate your support. Take care, and God bless, and I can't